These goddamn snakes is cool. They cool to be friend or cool to hang around with for beneficial factors or whatever. No, I'm not hanging around no cool ass snakes. You want to be in denial and you want to oversee the shit they did, the shit slit they said, and you want to forgive and move
Yeah,
on
that's true because
because
that
you
happens.
love hanging
that
around
happens
with them,
in
or
general
you.
with us normal people. That happens in general with us normal people. Sometimes you want to see the good in people. Oh, maybe they were having a bad day or this and
Oh,
that.
hell
And then next
no.
thing you know, it's a
Hell
real.
no.
Yeah, it's a real problem, man. We don't even know what's going on half of
And
the
it ain't your
time. But
problem
that's
to find out what's
reality.
going on. It ain't your fight and it ain't your
Yeah,
problem. Shit.
yeah, yeah. But yeah, man, life just crazy, Gigi. Like you say, you just got to be aware of your surroundings. You just never know. And the times that we are living in, this is nothing compared to how it'll probably be, 5 years later or maybe next year. You just never know. So what I'm doing is I'm just speaking on an in general conversation that's happened to superstars, us regular people. It could be anybody. It will happen. And that's just how people is. And it's sad because when we go out and we have a good time and we're with so-called friends, no matter who they are, we're all supposed to get along. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the problem. Nobody wants to get along. Nobody wants to love one another. It's always violence. It's always, oh, you think you better than me.
If that's
who
the
you
case,
think you is.
if that's the case, then yeah, you can't have no friends. You need to stay your ass in the house and lock the door. You can't have no friends.
Yeah, it's crazy.
You can't have no friends.
Yes, sir. And I'm just
Are
speaking
you
on
gonna
it in
listen?
general.
I bet your ass ain't gonna listen. You gonna go out there and party with them friends.
I am listening because guess what? Gigi, I be in my own world. I run my own business, so I already know, and that's why I'm speaking because I've been there.
Well, you better keep it like that. You better keep it like that.
That was in my house for years, acting like we friends, and then we go out. Now she want to bump, and I'm blowed. Like, wait a minute, what's going on? You see what I'm saying? My mama done took you in like a sister, and we out here and people, and you trying to fight me what I did to you. So that's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can't see it because you do be blinded. A snake ain't gonna show you who they is at first, GG.
Nah, see, that's why you gotta be a damn chick. What did Nicki Minaj say? She said, I'm a snake fucking charmer. I'm a snake fucking charmer. You gotta be a snake charmer. It's not good enough that you just don't want to be avoided. You got to know who these snakes is and know how to cut the head off. And see, you want to cut the tail. You got to cut the head. You don't know that?
Okay. So, see, it goes back to that. I don't know if she was the first caller or the second caller. It might have been the first one who was talking about the wigs, honey. But remember, she was like, who raised them? No, remember she was like, because I don't know her name. But she was like, oh, who raised them? Who parents them? That goes back to, okay, if you raised a certain way, you can't really blame the parents of, how somebody turned out. But I came from a house of love. So everybody I meet them with open arms, and I'm honestly, we going to rock it, and that's it. But if you turn it on me and I don't know, that's not my fault because I'm not aware of it because everything came in genuine with love, and that's how I was raised. Now, if you was raised on the west side and you used to pow-pows and, all that gutter stuff, okay, I wasn't raised like that. So, of course, their way of thinking is different from mine.
Well, I think, okay, in a world, if everything is fair, everything is full of fairy tales and fluffies, then you're absolutely correct. But guess what? We don't live in a fairy tale society. Everything is not fluff. So guess what? If you're slipping in the hood, that's on your ass. If you out here in the hood and you don't know where the F you going and you all so nice, they gonna come for your ass because, shit, you a damn treat. And they gonna get you. And ain't nobody gonna feel sorry for your ass. Well, you should have known better. You shouldn't have been over there. What your ass doing wearing that anyway? You have to be 10 times street smarter. You have to be on your guard. You cannot afford to be naive and everything is sweet with roses in the hood. You're not afforded that.
Right. So I was just saying in general, you know, pertaining to the takeoff situation. Maybe Quavo ain't know they was gonna spaz out and everybody just go to pow and boom booming. You see what I'm saying? Maybe he thought he was defending himself and they was trying him and he felt like he needed to step up and say something, but he wasn't dumb enough to be like, okay, I better swing, because he knew they would have shot him. So maybe he thought by saying what he said and walked off, they were just gonna be like, all right, yeah, that is what it is. But
and
no,
they would have came off as real weak.
Right.
You allowed Takeoff to turn his back towards you in front of all these niggas, in front of all these cameras on your birthday, nigga. This your day. This your day. He ain't gonna pay you the money he owe you. Oh, hell no. And then he gonna say he gonna hurt somebody? Nigga, who you gonna hurt? Nah, see, we not about all that talking. We about that action around here. And they showed the whole effing world that.
Yeah.
They don't care about y'all out here boo-hooing and y'all, oh, it's so sad. They look at y'all ain't nothing but lambs and chickens. They'll have their way with all of y'all if they choose to. Y'all, they don't give a damn about what y'all saying.
Yeah, because I see that Jay Prince Jr., he's just been living his best life like ain't nothing going on. But Jazz Prince, who was actually with Quavo and Takeoff them, that man hasn't posted nothing since it happened. But the one who walked over Takeoff's body, like, okay, nigga, it is what it is, he been posted living his life. So you can tell, like, you know, their demeanors and their attitudes is totally different towards the situation.
It's
so
not
again,
going to come on.
Back.
I think y'all want somebody that turn on and turn off. Y'all want Hollywood. That's the fuck what it is. You want somebody to act like a gangster, then turn it off. Act like this, then turn it off like a damn switch. These niggas, that's just who they are. It is what it is. Ain't no turning off and on over there. Quavo, he turned it on and turn it off. Offset, they turn it on and turn it off. They over there playing with demons. And you see what results to happen when you entertain and play with demons. Come on now.
Yeah. That's true. Well,
so don't you bring my ass with you over there to the devil's houses. Don't you ever do that.
Oh, no, I ain't going now. If I'm aware that they're devils, I ain't going.
Don't you do no three-way either. Don't you call one of your homegirls that's on that demon time on the three-way, and then she start talking crazy to me on the three-way. Don't do that shit either.
I'm going to straighten her about you, Gigi. I ain't going to be letting her size and you up. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you my friend and somebody trying you, I'm not going to let nobody touch you or try you because, no, you with me and we ain't supposed to be rocking like this.
You supposed to protect me. That's what protection is about. Protect me from them demons. Protect me from that energy. Don't have me into the devil's den. Don't do that.
Yeah.
You don't do that. Yeah. Just like you having your parents' house. Like when I didn't have niggas coming at my mama's house. These no niggas know where my mom stay at or my family stay at. You don't bring that shit over there. And they'll tell me, you know, don't you ever bring no motherfuckers over here. You know what I'm saying? Don't you do that. You have respect for them. You protect them.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's how it's supposed to be. And it was, you know, messed up that they didn't get protected because at the same time they went to Google, but like you said, because we already figured it out. They felt disrespected and, hey, y'all with us, y'all already know what time we on. Okay, you think you're going to straighten us? Okay, no, we going to show y'all. So that's what it was.
Yeah, Quavo talking all that night, he going to do some damn straightening.
Yeah, so it kind of put Takeoff in a situation, you know, he's the innocent bystander of a person, what I was saying, if they're not aware of what's going on, because if you notice in the video, Gigi, Tate wasn't with Quavo and Jazz Prince them. He rode in another car. Remember when the guy put the video on him and he was like, yeah, we're going to get some straightening, and Takeoff kind of hit the blunt and kind of looked at him weird. You know what video I'm talking about?
Nah, but I heard that tale time and time again, so I do believe you because I heard it.
Yeah, it's the video. You got to look at it. But And Quavo was in the car with Jazz Princeton, but Takeoff never was. He rode with somebody else. See, he was never riding around with them, so I don't know where Takeoff had came from. He must was with somebody else or what, but he wasn't with them. He wasn't riding with them.
All I know is all the men that was there that talking that talk, they said that Quavo got a mouth on him. Quavo is arrogant. Quavo is a shit starter with his mouth. So you know how a person would talk that shit? You can't, I already know. See, when I go in the hood, I don't talk shit. Because I know I'm going to get my ass whooped. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to get my ass whooped. I don't want to get dragged in these damn streets. You know, but Quavo, he got something to prove. He's trying to prove his manhood with them. He's trying to be this big somebody that he's not. Shit. Yeah. When you go around certain motherfuckers and you know they dangerous, are you going to start talking shit and popping your gums?
Heck no, especially if I know it's just me and somebody that can't protect me against all these people. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Hell yeah. Protecting my damn self. Shut the fuck up. Okay? But your mama, you was raised. You know your mouth gonna get you effed up one day. Your mouth will get you taken out of here. Everybody know that.
Yes.
Your mouth will get you fucked up. Messing with the wrong one.
Yeah, and my grandma used to tell me all the time, even though you feel like you're right, it's good to be quiet. Yeah, that's what she used to tell me. It's good to be quiet. She used to tell me all the time. Sometimes you don't have to have a reaction to everything.
You know these
everything
niggas
don't
crazy.
Require a reaction. Yeah.
You know they unhinged.
Huh?
You know they unhinged.
Yeah, I know. It's a sad world we live in, Gigi, but like you say, we got to be smart and on top of things and just know better. You know, common sense. Like you say, we can't put ourselves in situations and then when something happens, you know, it's fucked up, it's messed up, but, you know, we kind of put ourselves in that situation and we just got to think better and do better, you know?
Uh-huh. All right, well, I love you. Call me back. All right, let's go into the next caller. Calling from 616, you're live on the air.
Hi, Gigi. How are you?
Hey, your voice is such a delight. Hi. Talk to me. What's your thoughts?
Oh, thank you. So my thoughts is this, right? I'm from Detroit, and this is very sad. And, you know, I know enough to be in the hood of where I grew up from, and it's just like she was saying, I don't care who you grew up with, your grandparents, your mama, your daddy, everybody's always told you, yo, watch your surroundings around different type of people. You know, watch who you around, because when you don't watch who you around, that's when shit start happening. Anybody that you're around, and when you get to a certain status of a certain level, you have to distance yourself from people, and this is what, you know, we're not teaching our kids, you know. And I have a son myself, and so and I really don't think it's funny that people are trying to get clout off of this man's name and saying all this bullshit and all of that, and it's not funny. You know, these people, these young rappers are dying before they parent. You know what I'm saying? They're dying. They didn't used to be like that, you know, and it's just like they don't know how
to didn't be like what?
Up. Like, well, they just, you know, they just literally just, they don't give a fuck about nothing. They want to show that they tough, and it's just like sometimes you have to walk away from stuff.
They got to be masculine. They got to show they macho.
Right.
They got to let you know they ain't no punk. They ain't no soft-ass nigga.
That's what I'm... Right.
They don't want you to think they gay or they with that soft shit. They got to be extra hard, extra crispy. Okay? They ain't with that soft punk shit. You gonna respect them.
Right. It's very unfortunate because in my 20s, it was like, yeah, you know, It's gonna happen. It is what it is. Like, we taking off shoes, we fighting with the titties out and everything. But as you get into a certain level in adulthood, you know, you have to learn. Like, as me going to college and being around different people, I had to learn for myself. Let me be quiet and observe things. I will walk away from a situation, and I've been in a lot of situations that I'll be like, okay, let me walk away from this, because if I don't, this gonna happen. Especially if I got a family member, because me and my family, we talking code. So, you know, we speak Arabic, so we speak English and Arabic, so we talking code. So if I feel something, I'm be like, yo, I'm gonna speak my language, and then we
hold on, wait.
Wait.
Pooh Swag, keep talking shit. I'm gonna block your ass. I'm not playing with you, Pooh Swag. You keep poking the motherfucking bear. Now keep going. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So it's just like, when you know that you got, and I feel like, you know, if it was me and I know I got people around me that can't protect me, and I got my nephew or anybody around, and I see this, because you know situations before it happens. You have that intuition. God gives you that. You know a situation before you walk into something. I don't even go in people's houses if I don't know them like that, because I got to know you. I got to know your situation, because anything can happen, and that's how we was raised. You know, when you have a vibe, that's energy. Energy is very real, and people don't pay attention to that. Once they get that money and they get that fame and they get that little bit of power, they forget. And you can't forget, because nobody can protect you but God. That's the number one thing. I don't care who you around. If a bullet go flying, it's going to go flying. There's no name on it. Nobody can protect you. So that mentality, the only way you can protect yourself is remove your situation. Remove yourself from the situation.
They don't want to remove.
And watch what
they don't want to remove. They want to go into the demon time. They want to mess with the devil. They want to ride around and say, pow, pow. They want to rap and influence other young people to be about devil time. They don't want what you talking.
See, here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. Okay, people. This is the way I view things and stuff like that. You have to learn to raise your kids and be realistic with your kids when it comes to leaders like that. You know what I'm saying? When I talk to my kid, I let him know that's not really what it is. Let me tell you, that's not what it is. This is where we live, where we used to live. When I take you to the hood or where we used, that's what it is. But what they're living, that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I think when people be like, oh, you got, you know, they leaders and that stuff like that, you the leader of your own child. First of all, you birthed that baby. They didn't birth. They could give a fuck about your kids. They don't let their kids listen to rap music. As you can see, Cardi B said that. She don't let her kid listen to rap music.
Cardi B said what?
What does that? She said she doesn't let her daughter listen to rap. She doesn't let her daughter listen to that. No, she does not.
I didn't know that. So what about her stepkids? Because she got a lot of stepkids.
Well, you know, with stepkids, you know, you really can't step in between.
I disagree. I had a stepdaddy, and he was he was disciplined over my life. He was the most disciplinary in my life was my stepfather, and I lived with him since I was 7-8 years old. So he was very. I couldn't stand his ass. I tell you that. But shit, it was like a damn prison in that damn house.
I mean, it depends on how they have their relationship like that, but I do remember her saying that, and you know what I'm saying. And
so she don't feel about that with her stepkids?
Yeah, no. That situation of them telling, like, you know, how they handle their situation, I don't know how they handle their situation over there. But I'm pretty sure she influenced them to, you know, she be a better mom in front of them. I would never downplay any mother. I don't, you know, because I think women are the most powerful thing on this planet, point blank, period. That's just what it is. And I think that if somebody is saying that, you have to learn to raise your kids and to teach them the realness. You know what I mean? Because we living in the day and age where you do have phones. These kids have tablets. These kids, everything is on TV. So you have to bring them back to reality. Like, I shut my son's phone off from my phone. Yo, you're done. We reading the book. We doing this. You're not doing that. I'm a semi-driver too. So, I take him and I teach him business things because I want him to get into chemistry and, and work for NASA, which was one of my biggest dreams, and I'm glad he's following behind that. But it's how you're teaching them is what you're saying to them and how you're saying it and showing them the reality. If young mothers of our age don't start showing our daughters and our son the reality of things, yeah, they're going to go in the industry or whatever industry they are in blindfolded. You don't want your kids blindfolded to shit.
Right.
You need to show them what everything is. Stop trying to, I don't want to teach my kids about, sex and all of it. You have to teach them that. You learned it. Why would you not want to teach your kid what you know? So when they get out here in the world, they know. So a mother can't blindfold them.
You want me to troll you? I can troll you. If I was to troll you, I would say because I don't condone that type of activity.
Right. And then
they're going to do it when they're married. I'm going to teach them the right way.
Right.
That's not for me to have a conversation with them. They got to know about this Bible. And and that's just what it is.
That's what I mean by that. Teach them the things in the right way. Don't shelter them from it, because when you do that, you don't want somebody else telling you don't want street people telling your kids what they think. You know what I mean? And that's what I had to say about that. And I think that people making fun of, and also let me touch on this right quick, because, we run into, my great-great-grandmother did voodoo or something like that. And this is what she told me. She said, once you do something in the darkness, it will always come back for you, no matter what you do. Once you touch or get a taste of the darkness or, what people call the devil shit, it comes back to you, period. I don't care how you think, you got money and you got fame and you got all of this, it's always going to come back. So when these people are out here selling their souls or whatever they think that they're doing, it's always going to come back in a different way. You can't put a Hicks on somebody without it coming back. It's always going to bounce back. That's how the universe works.
All right.
I'm saying?
Right. Okay. All right. Well, I thank you for calling in. We're going to let you go now. Love you. All right. Let's go on to the next caller. Calling from 347. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how you doing? How you doing, JJ?
What's going on?
I need to ask you a question, right?
Hold on. You got to ask me. Is it okay to ask me a question? You can't just be asking my ass questions.
Okay, JJ. Is it okay to ask you a question?
No, it is not. What is it pertaining?
A scenario. Like,
with who?
What happened if Takeoff and Quavo? That's what we've been talking about.
Shit. I don't know. Yeah. Your ass could be talking about some damn YouTuber shit. I don't know. I gotta ask. I gotta figure it out. Oh shit. Try to start some shit. You know what I mean? Okay, so go ahead. You talking about Quavo? We on topic. Woo. Or you could have been asking about them damn wigs. I don't know. Okay, so yeah, throw your scenario out. Shit, I don't know. I gotta figure it out first. Shit. What? Didn't y'all say we gotta be more careful? We gotta have discernment. So that's what I'm doing. Go ahead.
What happened if they wasn't even after Takeoff and their real target was Quavo?
If their real target was Quavo, they would have got Quavo.
But what happened if somebody was seeing, like, you know how you see the friend pulling out his gun, right? What happened if he's seen his friend doing it? And then in the mix of, like, trying to get Quavo, he's seen the friend doing it, so he's trying to pop the friend. And instead of getting the friend, he got Takeoff.
That could be possible. I don't know if that's how little Cam felt. That could be true. Maybe he wanted to hurt Quavo. He said, "I'll take off your cousin," and because he is an easier target.
Yeah, and the one closer to the pow pow, you know. So
Yeah,
he
it's
probably
just
figured
like
like, let me
if you
hit him
got a
first.
child, right? And I really want to hurt you. And you see boyfriends and husbands do it all the time. They hurt them kids. Girl,
Mhm.
have you seen the color purple? No, for the purple women, the women for the purples, for color girls, Tyler Perry.
Yo, yeah.
And
I seen
remember
that
when
horror
that
movie. Yeah.
man, that husband, he was mad at the wife and he took it out on her babies and threw them babies out the window.
Yes, I
Yeah, because
remember
he know
that.
that's going to hurt her. And he know that's what she cares about. So some demons, they would not go after you. They're going to go after the person that's closest to you. So it could be a possibility, but I don't know.
Yeah, 'cause taking out Takeoff don't make no sense for nobody. Like, it's Quavo they
Yeah,
wanted to
it was
get. You
Quavo
know what
was
I'm
talking
saying?
all that shit. But you hear this shit happen all the time. Don't you know when you at a party and they said somebody got piled down and it's always the innocent ones. It's always the ones that got nothing to do with nothing, that they were not after them, and they were not mad at them, but shit, it happens like that all the time. That innocent blood, that's
That's
what
for
them
sure.
demons want. They want innocence.
And that's so sorry for him. RIP and condolences to his family. You know.
Yeah, you right. All
But
right,
that's
well,
all I really wanted to say.
thank you for calling in. Calling from another number, 323. You're live on the air.
Hey, Gigi.
Hey, how you doing? What's your thoughts about this?
Sweetie, my name's Lisa, and I'm the mother of Quality Control Music, Pierre Thomas, and I have a lot of thoughts. I wanted, first of all, Gigi, will you please let me do this? Because I've reached out to every platform I could. I don't have social media. I'm not on Instagram or none of that other stuff. My heart is so torn. First of all, if this is the only way that I can let the mother of Takeoff and the grandmother and the family of Takeoff, I want them to know my heart is so torn, and I am so with her in prayer, with them in prayer. Because this situation right here, that family will never be the same. Now, I'm a victim of this bullshit. I did not know Takeoff. I did not know Quavo. I met Offset a long time ago, and I have my own opinions. I personally can't stand the industry. I can't stand none of this shit. Real talk, I'm a sacrifice. So you better know this. They come for what is pure. They come for the one that's got the love, okay? Because I got a lot of love. But when I tell you, your enemies always be close. I have had my family members to jump me. I've been isolated ever since this label started and the Migos got their first Grammy. My son said to me, Mama, I'm congratulating him. But he said to me, and this is my firstborn, Mama, your life over with. It's been 6 years. The whole prima donna came and got with my youngest son, who is the weakest link. And I tell you what, I'm not going to make this about me today. But I've been jumped. I've been jailed. I've been made to look crazy. I've been made to look that I'm a junkie. I'm this and I'm that. Let me tell you something. You can raise a child on their knees. You can take them in the Church of God in Christ, because I did all that. My house was a house of prayer, but a snake is a snake is a snake is a snake. These witches, these warlocks, they be in your own damn bloodline. Now, I just want to give my condolences to this family. I feel that Takeoff had the spirit of the dove. I feel that he had the heart of the lion. I feel that this young man was chosen. Now, they go into this stuff. I told my son, because I heard the young lady talking about what you should teach a child. Well, I told my son this, and I talked to all my children. I was a raw, uncut parent, and I told them about life and about the way it really is. And I remember telling my sons, let me tell y'all the truth about life and about the way it really is. The devil gonna offer you the world, just like he did Jesus. He don't just come to rich folk. He come to the chosen ones. And I said, now, it's going to be your choice. Because, see, God, he don't force himself on nobody. Don't think that the devil ain't offered me his kingdom way long ago. I could have been with the rich man. I had 3 kids. Fuck that rich man money. I got enough to do what I needed to do, and I knew when to pull back. I am very, very uncomfortable with this situation. I wanted to go pay my respect to Takeoff, but I couldn't because they already got my picture down now. They're going to humiliate me, have me locked up, say I'm crazy. So God told me to stay back. You talked about the gift of discernment. I am a counselor, and so I know the way Takeoff. I know that he was intuitive, and I'm sure that he felt something. Listen, you follow the closest one that's closest to you, and it can cost you your life. My health is all messed up. My sister jumped me from behind in a Christmas dinner. They flew me from L.A. After that, my son tripped me in the dark, let a trunk down on my back. So don't tell me what family won't do. I'm in court right now with my aunt who been dragging me in and out of court on false accusations. I finally get a damn TPO on her. She want to move the judge out the way so she can get what she want. What the hell wrong with you? Can't just leave me alone? Because, see, jealousy is as cruel as the grave, baby. I'm real fucking mad about this shit with Takeoff. And fuck Jay Prince. And fuck Jazz Prince. And fuck Jay Prince Jr. And I'm so sorry. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to be able to let this mother know my heart is with you. They won't let me get close to nobody. And not that I want to be seen, because that ain't my world. I don't condone none of this shit. Anybody coming for me, because they been coming for me, they not going to stop coming for me. But I'm going to tell you, I'm a child of the Most High God, and the blood of Jesus is on me. The devil can keep shooting his best shot with me. Because, see, I am dying. I'm in God's army. We know that we all going to leave this life. Nobody's going to stay here. I don't give a fuck if you the billionaire with the most billions on the earth, your ass going to sleep, you going to leave here. Because we didn't come in this land and stay here. When it comes to the young people, please don't follow nobody. Stop following y'all. Because y'all didn't hear Tupac. He said in real life, your friends is your enemies. Huh? They should have learned from Tupac and Biggie. I'm not understanding why these boys was in Houston with this stuff that just happened with Duke the Jeweler. I don't get it. I don't get it that if you at that status, security is damn special forces. Navy SEALs and shit. You got money. I saw the messy video. I saw a lot of messages. I'm not gonna try to say too much, but Gigi, you're a bad girl. I've been listening to you for a long time.
Thank you. And I want to say my heart goes out to you. And I wanted to be quiet. I did not want to interrupt you because I knew you was passionate and you had something to say. So I was giving you that, that thing. But, you're so right. Why would they go over there? They don't have to go over there. But I think the reason why, if you want to know why, Quavo have something to prove. Quavo, they said his records was doing bad. And he wanted to show people he was a real thug. That he hung out with the most evil, Knievel, devilish people. And he got smart with them in their territory. He disrespected them and teared their territory. He turned his back on them and say, I will hurt you. Let me go before I hurt somebody up in this piece. And that's when all hell broke loose.
But who gonna go to somebody else's house and make threats? Come on with the jokes. I saw the whole situation. Come on with the jokes. I guess because I done lived long enough. I'm from the hood. I'm from Martin Luther King and Bankhead. I spent probably 30 years in College Park, Old National, Godless Road. And let me tell you something. It's rules to this shit.
What's the rule?
There's not a doubt. There's not a doubt in me that Takeoff probably didn't want to go.
He didn't want to be there. That's what everybody said.
He probably didn't want to go.
No, he was influenced by Quavo. He was following him.
And about these snakes, they all crawling on their belly. You know, understand? I've called my son all week to check on him. I'm not allowed to talk to him. He's done quite a bit to me, and they try to keep me quiet and not seen. And my thing is this, I'm just so sad because this family will never be the same again, and mother will never be the same again, and above all, a good one is gone. I ain't saying he was perfect. I didn't know Takeoff, but I knew his spirit, and he had the spirit of a dove. I'm very spiritual. I stay back because I've been hurt too many times. I'm not a groupie hoe. I ain't never been a groupie hoe. Folks with money don't excite me because folks with money are some of the most evil people on the earth. Who the hell do they help? Who the hell do they help? They ain't building no schools. They're not trying to help these kids. They're not trying to do no mentoring. You know, our little girls, they got nobody to look up to now. And I'm not telling you that I'm perfect and that I was perfect in raising my kids. What I did not do was abandon them, abuse them, or put any nigga or anybody before them. You understand? And I just tell you, you do the best you can do as a parent, and you can raise some fucking psychos and don't even fucking know it, or you in denial. I was in denial for a long time. You understand? But I'm not in denial about nothing because, see, the truth makes you free. And when God tell you it is what it is what it is. So, and me, myself, I got raped at a young age with a close friend. Set me up. She set me up. And when I look at that, it's almost like this Quavo Takeoff situation. You understand? But I came out with my life. You know, but my thing is this. If the only one that can protect us is God, you can believe that they're going to be mad as hell because you picked up the phone for me, not knowing who the fuck I was. You understand? I didn't know if this call was going to go through or not. I salute you, sister. You keep doing what you're doing because it's about educating. Don't nobody need to be blind to what's going on. We are living in the last days. Everybody better be looking out, trying to look out for God. That's what you better be doing. You understand?
Right.
This world not going to stay around. Do you understand? Jesus is on the way back. You ain't got to believe it. He going to show up and he going to show out when it's time. You understand? But while we are here on this earth, we need to be, you know, that word say every man must work out their own salvation. Some people don't want salvation. Some people living in hell and they know they going to hell and they all right with it. They done made the deal. You understand what I'm saying? And you know, it is what it is. For me, I've suffered so much, I'm shell-shocked. You understand? Between shit that's happened to me in my childhood, shit that's happened to me as I was raising my children, when every family member turned their damn back except for my auntie, God bless her soul, that's gone, and her children turned on them. A lot of this shit is generational curse. You understand? Yes, I did sow greatness into my children. But it did not mean in the demeanor that they got their money. You understand what I'm saying? And that's on them, and that's between them and God. This whole prima donna, she's the biggest snake I ever damn met besides some of them snakes in my family, okay? Now, I hate my son made babies with a voodoo witch. Those babies are innocent. For me, when I tell you I'm sacrificed, I don't even know Pierre children. Because the bitches that he got babies with, none of them hoes have ever, not one time, tried to bring a baby to me. I'm not in the business of chasing some bitches that I don't even know. Excuse my English, y'all. I'm trying to keep it clean. Because, you know, I am from the West Side. I am from Martin Luther King and Bankhead. My grandmama taught, and I taught, and I am no nonsense with my mouth.
90
but I
seconds.
don't want to, you know, I want to do better when the public is hearing me, because I am an older woman, but I'm no nonsense. You know, like, you know, you wanna go to war with me. Well, first of all, I'm gonna raise the word of God that swore it on you. But if you come for me, then I'm something else. But I'm so messed up physically from what my family members have done to me, particularly my sister, my son, and
60
some of his
seconds.
goons. But whatever, it ain't about me. It's about a young man is gone, and it's
And
about
you can
the
relate.
pain.
You can relate
She,
to his situation.
more than you ever could know. More than you ever could know, I can relate. More than you ever could know, or any of y'all could know. This is a sad situation. And I just want God to do his due justice, and he's going to get the vengeance for Takeoff's life. He's going to get the vengeance with what they've been doing to me.
Yes.
And there are others that are gone on. You understand?
Yes.
But I would tell anybody, you better stand up for what you know is right. Do the right thing.
10 seconds.
No matter what they offer you. All money ain't good money. Your family can be your worst damn enemy, period. Can nobody in the world fuck with me? It's my family. So, I am just grateful to you for taking my call, because to Takeoff's mom, I think her name is Trees, I love you so much. I always respected your son more than the other Migos. God had me interceding and praying for Takeoff, because I pray for all of the artists. I pray for the artists because I know the truth. And a lot of times these people start out good people, or the music start out good, and then when they get to the industry, they flip them. But still, it's about choice. You can choose this. You know, my sons was going to this church, and they got a pimp pastor from New York, Dallas Wilson. I call him out. Yeah, but all he pushed was millionaire. Next thing you know, I started looking up, seeing all these changes. First, I was glad because they was in the Church of God in Christ. But I ain't never seen no Church of God in Christ like this, because this man ain't not one time talked about the second coming of Christ. You know, and every church needs to be getting us ready for the second coming of Christ. No, he always talked about money. Money, 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 money. Millionaire, millionaire, millionaire. Well, look at this millionaire shit, because he got his family, and I ain't got mine. You know, I mean, it is what it is. But, Gigi, you hold it down. I'm not going to take a lot of your time. And young people, y'all pay attention. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Take the scales off your eyes. That Bible says, he who got an eye, let him see. He who got an ear, let him hear. Whatever the Holy Spirit says, the first time it is what it is. Don't try to move it out the way, because the truth is the truth. And today I just want to salute Takeoff. I do. And I just pray that his soul is well with the Lord. I pray that he went into the light, because ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. He that's without sin cast the first stone. But this was a young man that had love. I've never heard nothing. I always heard this from the door, how quiet he was and laid back he was. I've heard it, you know, from the inside of that label. But I'm just praying the mother's strength, the grandmother's strength, and every bereaved mother strength in the Lord. And I just wish that we would not thirst after the things of this world so, because what profited a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? You understand? It don't matter what they do to me. I would never give them my soul. Now, when I was raising them, they had my soul because they couldn't take care of themselves. But this is, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. And I know that you ain't questioning who I am.
No,
making me try to prove it.
I feel that if you want people to know who you are, you gonna tell it. That's not me to pressure you. You came over here because you wanted your voice to be heard. You didn't come out here.
I did.
And if you want something else, if you want to be known, then that's up to you. I'm not here to force that. This is a real situation that's going on. You are showing real passion.
Yes, it is.
You want the floor.
Yes.
I gave you the floor. And I'm just respecting
Thank you so much, because I just wanted these mothers to know that I love y'all, and they wouldn't let me get to y'all. Did not even to say, because I am Pierre's mother. Whether anybody like it or not, that's my platform. And they don't want me to talk. They don't want me to be seen. They trying to erase me. You understand? But I'm very much alive. I'm a queen. I'm on my throne. I ain't laying down for no damn body. I ain't built like that to lay down. I don't care if it's my son, my mama, daddy, whoever it is. Nobody comes before my God. Nobody. I'm going to do what's right according to the will of God in my life. And I'm not lily white. I'm not, you know, because you can sort of hear a little bit of me, but girl, I'm a little girl. I'm a little girl, but I got the spirit of a grizzly bear, a lion, and I might come for you if you come for me, but I'm changed today. I ain't coming for my enemies. They keep coming for me. I put my God on them. I use the word of God on them. Y'all have no earthly idea what I go through. Y'all have no earthly idea. Ever since I've been back in Atlanta, I've been so isolated. If it weren't for this is where I'm from, this is my city. I'm a Grady baby. And I'm going to tell you something. It's people who love me, and they love me all over this nation. I could not have survived these last almost 5 years back here with constant threats on my life. Folks putting their hands on me. They want me to get a case so I can damn get gone. You understand? I had to use wisdom, because I ain't with nobody putting their hands on me. I don't put my hands on nobody. I don't got to talk about nobody or manipulate somebody or everybody around my children, only around them for what they got. Guess what, though? They can have it today and it can be gone tomorrow. Did what? Nigga, you ain't got nobody but your mama, nigga. You always didn't have nobody but your mama, but you want to throw me away, but it's okay, because I forgive everybody. It took a whole lot of work with two great therapists to help me get into this place where I don't hate them for what they doing to me, because I'm a child of God. I can't hate nobody. You know, Jesus, He knew everything they was doing and to him. But he said, forgive them, Father, for they know not what they do. But I be saying, forgive them, Father, because they know exactly what they doing. And that's it. You understand?
I
And
understand.
Miss Gigi, I just can't thank you enough, because at least it will get out some kind of way that my condolences and my heart goes out to the mother of Takeoff. What's his name? Krisnick. I looked up his name. He has an anointed name. There's a lot in the meaning of a name. You understand? And so we had him only 28 years, but y'all take what y'all need from this man's life. You know, take what y'all need, the good parts about his life. Take what y'all need and use it and learn from it. Because I believe if Takeoff was here, he'd tell all of y'all, stay away from this. Stay away from this. Because, you know, it's senseless. Who really winning? Because them folks who going to their levels and getting their money, guess what though? They ain't gonna be no rest for the wicked, baby. Ain't nothing. So ain't nobody gonna get away with nothing, like you said earlier. Nobody gets away with nothing. Everything done in the dark comes to the light, and God got a way of revealing His power. And I just pray for this family. I really do. My heart has just been so torn and broken. And then I wanted to go to the funeral. I got an old truck because I live in a county where it ain't no transportation. Motherfuckers put me down here, promise me this, promise me that. It's been a royal nightmare, but I just thank God every day because I'm sheltered. I'm covered. My life is hard. I struggle as a single parent, and I'm struggling now with rich motherfuckers, okay? They take care of hoes. They don't do shit for me. You understand? But guess what? I ain't mad at them hoes. The only thing I'm mad at about that whole prima donna, she put her hands on me, and she came, and they paid a judge, and they locked me up for 27 days. That's factual. They had me locked up, trying to put a felony charge on me. I ain't never threatened that. I ain't threatened that bitch. That bitch put her hands on me to owe me. I would have ran her fat ass over. You understand? But I didn't. I had just came from church. I thought my son was there. She let me through the gate. But that bitch, she knows she better not never come nowhere near me. I'm never going nowhere near her. My youngest son, ever since I got out, because it's just been death. They don't even want me at funerals, y'all. Not my people. I went to my grandmother's funeral. I'm firstborn, the first grandbaby. I'm the closest one, was the closest one and the only one doing it for my grandmama. I want y'all to know they had security at the door, at the step, jumped up in my face with a piece of paper, a picture of me, talking about, are you whatever my name is? Okay. And I said, yes, I am. Why? Nigga had on black security shirts. They had niggas with black security shirts on, no identification. I said, yes, I am. Why? This dude, like, you can't go in the church. The fuck you talking about? That's my grandmama. I'm the only one that did for her. What is you saying? You understand? Then my son and my evil aunts, my cousin, and my nephew, they did a body armor. I'm talking about you had grown, big-ass men from the DeKalb County Police Department that was jumping up in my face, whiffing at me like they in the army, like I'm in the army, telling me I'm not going to go into church. You cannot even fathom me sitting on the front row looking like a queen in all white. White shoes with angel wings on the back of them. Pearls on them. I had on all white. The police came in there. They took my ass to jail, y'all, in my grandmother's funeral. Couldn't even tell me what the damn charge was. I asked the police, what's the charge? You was going to have one charge. Sergeant Craven, whoever the fuck you is. But now you got two charges. How in the hell you charge me with criminal trespassing? Huh? At my grandmama's funeral, and they got my name on the on the program, huh? And talking about I disrupted a funeral. No, y'all disrupted it by not allowing me to come in that church and honor my grandmother. You understand? And listen, it's some sad ass shit, y'all, because that case is open right now. I've been trying to get a restraining order on my sister because she be working with my son. They all together. Kiva Scott, yeah. That girl looks at me like she want me dead. They trying to make her assume my identity. She's always at my grandchildren's birthday party. Her and my cousin, they always all over Instagram. Look, I don't care who you is. You can't walk in my shoes, bruh. You ain't strong enough. You ain't built like me. All the pain that I've been through and all the work I put in, can't nobody take that from me. I did that shit with the help of God and some few good friends. Shout out to Fulton County Sheriff. Shout out to the hoods that seen about me, because my family wasn't seeing about me. That protected me and protected my kids. So, I just want to thank you. I want to thank you. You keep being the queen that you are. You keep doing what you're doing.
Because you know what?
And,
other people can relate to you.
I'm sorry if I got out of whack.
No,
Don't
apologize for being
only thing I know what to do is to tell the truth. I'm gonna tell the truth. You understand? And because I for a whole damn week, because when I found out Takeoff was dead, I know that Halloween night. I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna get off the phone. When I laid down, I said, Lord, because I don't celebrate Halloween. Halloween is a celebration of death. Y'all stop buying these costumes and shit for your kids when I didn't know no better. I did the same thing. We are not to elevate Satan on no levels. We are not to give him any type of props or homage. You understand? It don't mean you got to be holier than thou. But if you know that this stuff is a trick of the enemy, please don't involve your little kids, because they don't know no better. They only know what you teach them. And then if they get grown, I know every time one of mine turned 14, all hell broke loose, because I didn't have no man in my house. They were all bigger than me. They all challenged me. Survivors never touched me or laid a hand on me until Prima Donna. Now, that witch right there, God gonna deal with her. You understand? Because you ain't got away with shit. You know you put your hands on me. You know you better not never come nowhere near me. And I say this with all sincerity. These judges don't want to give me no restraining order to keep my sister away from me. My aunt used to work in the DA's office. She got plugs with the judges. They've been letting her do everything to me. Girl, I ain't laying down. Girl, I don't bother nobody. I am very giving, very loving, but I am not no damn fool. My grandmama say, you can be a fool, but don't be no damn fool. And my grandmama used to also say, they want to see you act up. So today, I chose not to even make an attempt to go to Takeoff funeral, supposed to be homegoing celebration. It don't add up to me. What the hell Justin Bieber coming here for? Atlanta got so much damn talent here. Why are they not serenading him with Atlanta talent? Atlanta is the city that made the Migos. It's Atlanta money that, but you ain't got nobody from Atlanta headlining this thing. No disrespect to Justin Bieber or no disrespect to Alicia Keys, but we got talent in Atlanta. How come Usher can be there instead of Justin Bieber? This shit don't add up to me. I don't like it, but I ain't got nothing to do with it. But I'm just speaking my mind about it. A lot of this shit don't add up, and I hope that Takeoff's body is not at State Farm Arena. I hope that it's not for him to be like a spectacle. I hope that they did a private service, and that I hope that he's already at rest. I do, but I don't have no way of knowing. I'm not going in the city. They're going to be mad as hell when they find out I was on the air. I don't give a fuck. You heard me? I tried to call my son all week, only just to offer my condolences. I sent a message to him that I wanted to be there because I cannot go nowhere near Pierre Thomas without getting jumped.
Wow.
I can't. They fabricate videos. They do anything. They'll put a gun in my head, say I pulled the gun, but it's a video. I've been through it, baby. I've been through all of it. You know, they make videos for a living, right? But, you know, one thing about a video, if that shit ain't right, the F to B and the I can take that shit apart in 2 minutes. I don't worry about what the fuck you create against me. You understand? And I ain't no snitch ass bitch, but I'm going to tell you this, I ain't never going out like a sucker. And I just pray that for this family. And all it's about today is God, us, ourselves, because you got to be about yourself and those people that can't help themselves, such as Takeoff right about now. You understand? And my heart just goes out to the family, and I ain't tried to hear this. I'm downstairs. Because I never know if something going to happen for me. You know, God knew my heart. That's why you picked up the phone. I want these mothers to know I'm hurting so bad for you. I'm riding with you, but I never see you. I probably would never meet you. I met Takeoff's mom a long time ago at the nail shop, but I stay back. I don't do women, okay? I don't do really nobody because I don't trust no damn body. My circle is real small. And people that are in my life, they not rich, but they powerful, and they love me. And you know, God got His arm, and the devil got his too. And by grace, I'm still alive. You know, and I just hope that God will let my golden days roll on a little while longer, that I can see some peace before I leave this world. And you know, I can't even enjoy the home. What nigga buy their mama a home and never come into it? But you come over here in order for the damn yard to be tore up and infested with cankerworms and destroy every damn thing. And, hey, I've been through a lot, and I'm still going through a lot. But like I said, God is on my side, and I love the Lord, and He's with me. He woke me up, and me not even knowing that He's giving me a desire of my heart, because I just want these mothers to know it really bothered me. Because if I was one of them, and P, they call him P, I'll never call him P. He's Pierre to me. Pierre. He ain't QC to me. He ain't P. He's that boy to me. You know. And I don't know how a nigga be 40 years old every year, and I ain't never in my life seen nobody name on the Fox that went performing at the Fox. You understand? But if I try to get anywhere close to Pierre, I will get hurt. I would get hurt. And that's real. And so I chose not to go there. I ain't got much. I ain't got no Gucci, no Versace, except for the glasses. I don't buy that shit. If I had the money, I wouldn't buy it. You understand? I just went. I might buy the shoes, and I might buy some glasses, but I doubt it, though, because I'm just not, you know, I'm not vain like that, you know, and the teacher's on, you know, I'm only going to get a white man so much for what he wants for the dollar, because I know he ain't paying that much for it. And he want to 7 times, 10 times overcharge your ass, or 50 times overtax your ass over what he paid for it. But that's neither here nor there. To each his own. You know, people got the right to wear all that shit if that's what they want to do and they got the money for it. You know, but everybody stop being a follower. Find yourself and find your way and walk upright. You know, and you know, like I said, we're in the last days, and the enemy is on his job, but God on his job too, because see, God see everything, He know everything. So ain't nobody gonna get away with nothing. But there are people in this life, they don't fear God. You understand? They think they God, okay? But He will show you that He is God, okay? before it's over. And ain't nobody got to take my word for it. I ain't no preacher. I ain't trying to preach. I just know what I know. That I know that I know. And I know you are blessed, highly favored, wonderfully made.
You. I got a question before you go. If your son was listening right now, and what would you want him to know?
I want him to know that I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired of worrying about my safety. When it comes down to anything that I want to do concerning his artists or my grandkids or you know, that's what's connected to me. Why is it that when I was at my grandmother's funeral, you was in her funeral and you never did acknowledge me? I was the only one basically grieving, except for 2 or 3 other family members, and they was boys. I saw not one girl grieving my grandmother, and because everybody is up under me, but they didn't do a damn thing for it either while she was living. But what you do with that video when you was videoing me next to my grandmama empty carriage and horse, nigga, because you said to me that you got it in case I needed a lawyer. He did try to get the police to let me go. I don't think they knew who he was, but my sister and my aunt did that. And my daddy done watched it. You know, I had both parents in there that saw me sitting on the front row, and neither one of my parents went to those cops and say, hey, leave her alone. That's her grandmother. You understand what I'm saying? And they were very close. You understand? And so I want to know, you know, I ain't going to ask him when this shit going to stop, because he ain't going to stop, and I ain't going to lay down because I know who he is. I raised a beast. You understand? And I have, you know, some things I'm not going to say because y'all will say, oh, damn, she feel that way. You fucking right I do, because when they coming for your life, they ain't your children. They're monsters, okay? When they want to erase you and you know, hurt you, you know, like, that shit don't feel good. Like, I struggle by my damn self. You understand? And hoes riding around my city, all bossed up. I ain't never got to be seen. I'm a Chevy girl. I asked for a Chevy truck. All I asked for a decent Suburban, a decent Tahoe. Yeah, they gave me one in 2017 for they made me homeless, and another bitch named Sandra Cooper went and put her damn name on a damn truck. You keep getting a bitch 30,000, and I end up with nothing. Put me in empty houses, put me in the street, and I don't ask the question why. I am chosen for this position. I cannot question God no more. He knows that I'm going to suffer. But so as Christ suffered, so shall we suffer. But we must fight the good fight to the bitter end. The race ain't given to the swift nor to the strong, y'all. Listen to me. But to the one that endured to the end. Go all the way with God. Go all the way with him, y'all. It ain't going to be easy, but go all the way with it. I've been young. I was a baller. I used to go party on Friday because my kids was with me 24/7. Literally. Till my son took it upon himself at 15 to go to Mississippi and stay for 10 years and then come back for 10 years. And then I couldn't get to him, but my evil mama and sister was coming to my house getting my son and saying me and my daughter couldn't go. Come on, where they do that shit at? Come on. So I want to know, you know, why you haven't. I know why you haven't picked up the phone. The humiliation does not stop. You know, even concerning what's going on with my home, you know, and girl, yesterday I couldn't even walk because what my sister did to me, it be days I can't move. You understand what I'm saying? Them judges don't care. They're allowing them to do. So I want to know, you know, first of all, why the hell you didn't get talent from Atlanta? How much humiliation do we have to take in this city because of your ass? Because in my opinion, I'm from Atlanta. What the hell you bringing Justin Bieber here for? What the hell? No disrespect to Justin Bieber or Alicia Keys. But we got talent right here, baby. Always have had talent in Atlanta. You understand? And why is it every time you have something, I've got to be either stopped at the door or humiliated? Because I already had got the 411 that they had my picture down there, my name, my information. So if I tried to come there, I probably was going to jail. And since they done had me locked up before, and I've been in the system, and nobody didn't know where I was, like for 27 days, when I was in Fayette County, nobody knew where I was. Then they dismissed the charges every time, y'all, because they ain't have shit from the get-go, you know. But, you know, I ain't got nothing to say to Pierre. Simone, you stop picking up your phone. I asked you to let me speak to Pierre. This what get me. All these women got their number. They can talk to him, but I can't. I ain't never seen no shit like that. I don't ask why no more, Gigi. I don't ask why. It is what it is.
Okay.
Because one thing, and what I'm going to say this and go. Please let me say this. Anybody who don't love me in this life while I'm alive, you better know I want your ass around me when I'm gone. I want your ass around me. You know, that boy said, give me my flowers while I live. My auntie taught me that shit a long time ago. You know, I just want to know. I just want to know, you know, why? Why so much fucking pain? You know, and why? Why you have to make me the sacrifice? You understand? They say they sacrifice the one they love. A motherfucker who love you ain't gonna sacrifice you. That's bullshit. They love their damn self. You know, why? That you didn't even let me have the honor of reaching out to these moms, that I had to get on live air and pray that somebody let me in, so that I can speak to the hearts of these mothers, because I'm sincere. My heart is with you. You know, I know that Takeoff was a good kid. He was a good son. You know, that ain't my testimony. You know, but I want these mothers to know that I love them and that my heart is with them and every bereaved mother. You understand? There's no pain like when a mother loses a child. None of us, if we ain't lost a child, we don't know. Shout out to Jaguar Wright, because she lost a child, and they tried to make her look crazy. Shout out to all the young rappers that's Kingdom Music, you know, that you ain't telling these girls, bitch, bend over, shake your ass, suck this dick, whatever they got in this music, in my opinion, is not music. In my opinion, they're casting spells, in my opinion, and I don't like it. I don't like it, and they don't like me, and I don't care. You understand? We got one time in this life, and if I can help anybody, I don't got nothing, but I got the truth, and if I can help anybody, you understand? But I do also know, too, there's a verse in this Bible. Y'all be careful. Cast not your pearls amongst swine. Be careful about these snakes, these folks that's right up under you, crawling on their